Hi, everybody. Welcome to our second developer diary. We are very excited to share some new updates on Aegis Force, the Scorian War, how development's going, and what's coming next. So we've got Christian Smith. He is our executive producer. Nick is our narrative director, and I'm Candace, and I'm the community manager. So all of us are going to be talking a little bit about what's going on. So we first wanted to start with a huge thank you for everybody who's been playing our demo. Our demo came out about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and we've had so much good feedback, really amazing feedback from the community. And so we just wanted to say thank you for pointing out any little bugs or things that you're hoping to see in the future. We're taking a lot of that for what's coming next. So I'm actually going to turn it over to Christian to talk a little bit about what we're doing with all that demo feedback.
Hey guys, Christian here. And yeah, let me just echo what Candace said. We very much appreciate everyone who's played the demo and followed us on social media or wished us at our game in any way. We're creating this game to try to find something that everyone enjoys and it brings back the nostalgia of the classic pixel art RPGs of the golden era. In addition to just a general commentary about our demo, you guys have done a great job in giving us feedback on things like bugs or features you'd like to see and so forth. A lot of our things we already had on our roadmap. Some of it wasn't. Some of it are things that we decided to prioritize a little bit. One of those was the backstab mechanic that we introduced in the demo. Aegis Force is going to have a lot of really cool mechanics we have designed for our tactical grid-based battle mode. One of them you saw in the demo, the backstab, the ability to go behind an enemy and attack it from behind and do a little bit more damage. Um, the people were expressing some concerns that sometimes the sprites weren't lining up properly, so it was hard to tell exactly where the back area was behind an enemy when you went to attack them. We've heard you loud and clear. We've been working on some fixes on that and digging deep into it. This will be improved on our next big refresh on the demo. We are right now just adding to and revamping a lot of really cool battle mechanics and are doing a deep dive on that as we continue to build out the rest of the game. And so you'll see some huge improvements here as well as just some general bug fixes and polish that you guys have asked for. Another thing that we have already got improved on the latest version of the demo is when you open it up and go into there, you can actually look under the settings and see now the keyboard mappings, which has actually been there the whole time. But before there was a screen that would pop up saying from Steam saying that it was controller preferred to play. You can still are more than welcome to play with a controller, but we love our keyboard and mouse friends, and so that's always from the very beginning. We've actually always had the ability for you to play with the keyboard and mouse, but it wasn't as well advertised. So now there's no longer a pop-up screen telling you that controllers are preferred, and you can look, like I said, look up those mappings in the settings now and play with the keyboard and mouse if you prefer that over a controller. Uh, Additionally, one other theme that's come up in a lot of some of the feedback or questions that we've gotten from you guys is what is the inspiration for Aegis Force? And Nick and I are Nick, our narrative director, and myself, executive producer. We grew up playing a lot of these classic pixel art JRPGs that you're familiar with, including Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger. We love the stories and a lot of the gameplay mechanics and just the beautiful timeless art found in those games. And we wanted to capture a lot of that what we're doing, including a lot of deep character stories for each individual character that you can find in your party. And I'm also a huge fan of strategic gameplay when it comes to battle mode. And so games like Shining Force 1 through 3 and my favorite being 2 and Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre, those games, Fire Emblem is another one, the Fire Emblem series where you've got grid-based gameplay where it's not just selecting attacks and defense and items. You get the ability to move around a map and kind of maneuver around and kind of tactfully take out your enemies. We love that kind of engaging gameplay, and we know there's a lot of strategy fans in general out there. And so, our goal with Aegis Force, the inspiration behind a lot of it, was to try to capture this, the beautiful art style, the pixel art of RPGs of yore, and as I mentioned, the lore and the deep character stories, combining that with, open exploration and these strategic battles. Is what we're trying to accomplish with that. We think there's a little bit of a unique twist we can put all of this that will be fun and engaging and something new to try out. Finally, I wanted to give a little bit of an announcement. We have an updated demo that we're working on, and we are planning on a June release of this year. You can see here a little bit of gameplay captured from one of the new areas. This demo will have not only updated battle mechanics and extra polish for that demo area or the prologue area in Lendine, but there'll also be some extra narrative that we've gotten there, and then some other areas of the world that you can explore as part of this expansion for this larger demo. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to our narrative director, Nick, who'll walk you through a little bit about what to expect from this extended demo and the new areas that you're going to be able to explore and battle in.
Thank you, Christian and Candice. The This is so exciting because this new demo area, it doesn't just give us a bunch of new areas, including the market that you've seen there is actually part of the capital city of Genoa, called Vigorod, and Vigorod is clearly a place that has some medieval inspirations, but is also it has some structures that could only have been created with the power of magic. Genoa's command of magic is really the trademark of their people. And so the stuff you've been seeing here is actually the market inside of Vigorod. We're also going to see the palace, which is called the Triune, that represents the seat of government for Genoa and the three different areas of government. That you'll have the monarch, the military assembly, and the mages. Those are the three different parts of Genoa. So we're really excited to show that. It's going to be big and really, pretty cool. I'm really excited about that. So you'll see the market at play there. As you can see, there's a few different views where you'll be able to buy some items. You'll be able to outfit your people. This is really where Callan, Orvis, and Vedette, three our main characters, have spent their lives. And so you're going to see how they've grown up and kind of some of the influences that they've seen in the city that they have there. But also, we're going to have some new areas, to not get too far into spoiler territory or anything like that. I'll just give you this shot here of a place called the Cathedral that's going to be in a location many miles away from Vigorod, and it's going to feature some pretty cool fights with a group called the Calcu Cult, who they have a big part to play throughout this story, and especially in this area. We've got some big boss fights, which we know that you've really enjoyed. We want to have those boss fights that really kind of make you gasp a little bit and bring back those kinds of feelings that Christian was talking about. So we're super excited to share more about this area, Ruiner's Pass, the Cathedral, the capital city of Vigorod, the market, and all the pieces that you're going to be seeing there in that demo. I will also say that you're going to see expanded content even in the prologue, which you've all played during our existing demo, as we work on this new demo portion too. So it's very exciting stuff. You're going to see new characters to play as, new enemy types, all kinds of stuff, because we really want to make this an expansive world that you can grab onto, that you can really enjoy as the narrative unfolds and we start to understand more about the origins of the Scorian War and how our party is going to play a big part in that. With that, I'm going to hand it back to Candice.
Awesome. Thank you, Nick. So we have been building our presence quite a bit on social media. So you can see we just joined Blue Sky a little while ago. You can see our different handles on Instagram and X and Discord, of course, as well. And I would say for social media, probably the best thing that you can do is join our Discord. That's where we're going to be posting all of our social media posts. And that's really the first place that we put new content is on the Discord. We are going to be planning some more exclusive content and potentially some events and stream opportunities and that kind of thing on the Discord in the future as well. So really, that's going to be the best place to go be a part of the premieres for any kind of new stuff that we create. So that's definitely the place to go is the Discord. But I would also say the number one thing that will help the game is to wishlist. Get on Steam, make sure to add us to your wish list. Follow. We're also putting our monthly developer blogs on the Steam Community Hub, so you can see those there as well. But that's really going to be the biggest help for our game development for right now. So, just wanted to say a huge thank you again. Christian and Nick, do you have anything else to say before we finish up?
Just one final thank you to everyone for your support and following us. You're also welcome to hit the subscribe button below on YouTube. Some keen observers may have noticed there's a couple of new characters that we introduced in some of those video clips that you'll be learning about in the future as well. And some of our future developer videos will go into a deep dive with some of these new characters, as well as some of the unique classes that make the world of Ayanoa in Aegis Force such a cool fantasy place to explore.
Definitely. Looking forward to exploring this story with all of you. And of course, give us your feedback. We see all of it. We take it all to heart. We really want to make sure that this is the best possible game and that it really channels those game inspirations that Christian was talking about. So thank you.